Neighbors laughed when he filled up his yard with tires. After 2 years, he hired them. Hi friends, sometimes in the life of every person happens, to put it mildly, not quite good things. A series of problems and failures can make even the most powerful and successful person a loser who has given up. And by the way, there are many such examples. But at the same time, friends, there are quite a lot of examples of how certain circumstances put a person in a certain framework, and thanks to which he turns from a simple poor guy into an ambitious and strong person. And this story will be about just one such case. But we will have to move to hot Africa, where our hero named Malcolm lives. His story dates back to 2012, when a simple guy from an uneducated and poor family, who did not even have electricity in the house, found himself in a very difficult situation. I think it's no secret that the standard of living on this continent is extremely low, and the guy's family was no exception. In this small town, in order to survive, it was customary to work hard and strenuously, and every dollar earned was already a success. And most likely, it would have continued like this if not for one incident that changed everything. The boy's already poor family, in which he grew up, often lost their last money because of his father's gambling addiction, and the money that remained in the family was not enough, barely enough even for food. But once the head of the family lost big, so much so that the family budget formed a large debt that had to be paid. In general, the situation was horrible, and probably someone else would have already given up and accepted their miserable existence, but not Malcolm. One evening, the guy thought about his life, about ways of improving his situation, and this whole situation pushed him to open a business. After a while, with the last of his savings, Malcolm bought a small number of old tires and started actively working. Every day, he sorted out old and bad tires in his yard, which caused sincere bewilderment not only among relatives, but also among neighbors. Everyone wondered what it would be, and why the poor guy, who has no money, started all of this and filled up the yard with useless waste. But very soon, he got his first product. They were rubber slates made from old tires. Friends, such shoes are in demand in the poorest countries of the world, where even factory slates are not affordable for everyone. Plus, problems with logistics force poor people to find new and creative ideas. And it is this niche that our hero Malcolm noticed. He worked hard, and he was also passionate about the idea that sometimes he had to work at night. He tried many different options, carefully processing and skillfully cutting out the sizes, and in the end, he got a very decent shoe. The sole was made of old tires carefully processed and cut in different sizes. The inner tube, which had a thinner and more elastic material, served as straps. All this art was glued and put up for sale on one of the busiest streets of the city. And of course, the shoes could not fail to interest the locals. The cost of such miracle slate was from $1 to $3, and soon all the goods were sold out, which prompted the guy to buy even more tires. Malcolm's slates were very strong, and since there is a shortage of shoes in Africa, the product became very popular. A little later, when there was already the first success and potential customers put all the new requirements and wishes, especially women. To improve sales and meet the needs of the latter, he even came up with several types of sandals with a variety of colors and designs, so that even at first glance it was difficult to understand what this shoe was made of. And to some extent, you could say that it was even cute, but most importantly, durable and affordable. And this is exactly what the buyer expected from it. His first venture and all the goods sold gave hope for the future, and after some time the guy decided to increase the scale of his production and founded a small shoe factory. But it could be called that rather it was a small workshop in one of the half-destroyed buildings where he could already act as an employer and hire local residents, thereby providing them with work. At the best time, 10 people worked for him, and all the shoes were successfully sold, not only on the streets of his hometown, but also sent all over the district. As a result, after some time after opening the business, the guy was able not only to pay off the family's debts, but also earn good money, since his goods were already leaving for neighboring cities and towns. Of course, the simple idea quickly spread on a huge scale, and similar shoes began to be made in every yard. But nevertheless, this did not prevent our hero from solving his financial difficulties and raising capital for his new business. At the moment, the guy's shop is thriving. It has several small outlets in the market, and his business is going up. Malcolm himself says that there is so much waste in his country that you can make good money on it. In the near future, the guy is thinking about the production of furniture and even interior decoration, and all this from old tires. In his opinion, this is the material from which you can make anything, thereby not only earning money, but also helping to clean up your hometown. Anyway, the guy's attempt to escape from poverty was successful. Now he has a goal and understanding in business, and of course, the desire. Well, this seemingly simple story once again shows us all that if you do not sit around, work, and believe in your own strength, you can achieve success. And friends, how do you like Malcolm's idea? Be sure to write your opinion in the comments. Well, for today, perhaps this is all. Like the video if you enjoyed it, and see you soon.